What's going on, everybody? Greg here, and let's use the power of love to review 2017's Wonder Woman. This movie was directed by Patty Jenkins and stars Gal Gadot as Diane and Christopher Pine as Steve. The plot of Wonder Woman is when a pilot crash lands on a mystical island, he is rescued by Princess Diana. Princess Diana? And he informs her about the outside war going on with Germany. Diana chooses to leave the island and help Steve get back to London to fight the war. First things first, I am not a DC guy, I am 100% a Marvel guy. I know nothing about Wonder Woman and I never saw Batman vs Superman, therefore this was the first introduction that I actually had of the live adaptation of Wonder Woman. But I thought this movie was fantastic. I was pleasantly surprised knowing that DC doesn't have the best reputation in their movies. This one actually turned out really well. I feel like this movie had it all. It had every type of emotion you wanted to feel in it. Sadness, happiness, comedy, love, action, great storytelling, great performances. This movie just did it for me. It was really well done. And hats off to Patty Jenkins for bringing this live movie to us. She did a phenomenal job. I definitely felt the woman power while I was watching this movie. So let's talk about the performances. I want to start off with Diana, aka Wonder Woman. She did a phenomenal job playing Wonder Woman. Like I said, this was the first time that I have seen Wonder Woman on the big screen, and it was very nice to see this. First of all, the actress that played her is beautiful, and she did a phenomenal job. Her accent was on point. I really felt the emotion she was trying to convey, and she actually had me laughing at quite a few moments of this movie. Also, she did an amazing job fighting. The action scenes were intensely amazing. I actually really thought they were well done. There were some certain scenes that were CGI, and you can kind of tell just, it didn't look natural. It was kind of sped up. But other than that, when you got to see her up close, I thought she was like a strong woman. I thought she did a really good job. I'm really looking forward to seeing her in the Justice League and further movies. Let's also talk about Chris Pine, who played Steve the pilot, the spy. He did really well. The chemistry between him and Diana was just so believable. It was really good. His fighting scenes were awesome. His sense of humor that he brought to this movie was great. I also have never seen the Star Trek movies, so I don't know him from those movies and his performances in that. So this was also the first time that I had seen Chris Pine in a movie, and I am now a fan of him. There was also a great supporting cast as well. They were actually really funny. They did a really good, serviceable part in this movie. They definitely got my approval. Now back to the movie. A huge problem that I have with origin stories is that they take too long to get into the action. They take too long into getting who this person is. They take too long into getting into the meat and potatoes of the movie, the stuff that we really want to see. But this movie didn't do that. They quickly give you the origin of Diana as a kid, as a teenager, into the woman that we know her of. And then they give you an action scene. You get a little bit of dialogue between her and Steve, and then you get an action scene. You get great chemistry, you get a lot of comedy, and then you get an action scene. Like I said, this movie delivers it all. The antagonist was great. I'm not going to get into who it was because I don't want to spoil anything, but I felt they picked a perfect villain to fight Wonder Woman. But overall, this movie was wonderful. It brought every emotion to the table. It had everything like I wanted it to bring. A lot of great action scenes, a lot of fast storytelling, so you weren't sitting there being bored with too much origin. And overall, the casting was fantastic. Now let's get into what I would rate 2017's Wonder Woman. I give this one a 4.5 out of 5. It wasn't a perfect movie to me. It was pretty on par with Logan, I'll tell you that much. Guys, if you haven't seen this movie yet, I highly suggest you check out this review and then go see that movie. It's great. I'm pretty sure you're going to love it. And I'd love to know what you thought about it. So with that being said, please go down below, comment this video. I'd love to hear what you guys thought about it. Spoiler free for the people who haven't seen it, please. Also, like this video and please share it with people. I'd appreciate that a lot. And if you haven't done so already, please go down below, subscribe to my channel if you like the content that I'm putting out, and also hit that little bell so you can get notified when I have a new video. And for you, thanks again as always for watching, and remember to watch a movie, man.